think everybody, well, speaking for me, like when I hear the term New World Order, I first started researching this topic, I was like, huh, New World Order. So it's just like the fancy rich and the fancy government like got together, they threw out the religious people, out the door, and then they completely like went complete dystopian, kind of like uh what's that film? Tron.
Yeah, Tron. Yep.
Yeah, like the version that was made back in 2012, you kind of have this like really cleaned up neon society, but it's just like, well, the people. It's just like it's hard to say,
Yes.
so that's what I thought about. And then also as well too, I think everybody knows that image of, the pyramid in the eye,
Right.
staring into like oblivion.
Yeah, it's really interesting with the New World Order because there's in and of it around it. It seems like something that actually could be true. Like there has to be, if you're thinking about how the world is run, it's like there's so many coincidences that happen where it's like it seems like this was planned. Someone had an idea about this and they were like, we're going to make the path of different things so that we end up with this result. And even now we have like with the a major like current economic status of the world right now, because we just got off of a global pandemic that crushed most of the world's economy, with the shutdown of basically the entire world for months on end. And people around that look at that and say, yeah, exactly that. The New World Order's behind this, and they're using it to make everyone believe that we need just one global currency, so not everyone's economy is failing. It's just the economy is failing, and it's such a far stretch when they go that route, when they use a a tragedy like that. But that's exactly how most of all of this happened. I mean, you have the past two world wars. You have the Cold War. I mean, I think it even made it into the news, which with George H.W. Bush after I believe it was the Gulf. No, it wasn't the Gulf War. It was the Gulf War back in '91, where he stated it's more than one country. It is a big idea, a new world order with new ways of working with other nations, peaceful settlements of disputes, solidarity against aggression, reducing controlled arsenals, and just treatment of all peoples. And then after that, it just started flowing out. And I think I'm not going to say that that's exactly where it took off, but I think because it came out of a world leader at that point, people started to believe it. And that's really the interesting part about the world leaders is they're basically what people believe is that they're mouthpieces.